and welcome along and welcome back to Spruce Mountain Farms. We are going to be starting off back on here today with finishing off what we were doing last time, which is liming our fields. So we've got field 6 left to do, and we've got the top bit of field 5. You can see where we limed last time in 5C. 5A needs doing and 6 needs doing, so we're going to be finishing off liming here. Then we need to have a look at how much the cotton is going for. So cotton prices has been slowly rising, and we've been doing fairly well with those. But I need to know if it's time to sell. So let's just pop into here and have a quick look at the prices. So the price for cotton at the moment, we're looking at 2499, 2468, and 2488. Best price is expected to hit next month at 2500. So we are really, really close. As soon as that goes over, I think we can look at that. So yeah, very much expecting that. Let's activate. Oh no, we have not got GPS on this. So yeah, can't activate the GPS. We're just going to have to eyeball it as best we can at 180 degrees and hope that we're getting a good coverage. Thankfully, I think we shouldn't be too bad, although we are probably going to have to refill this a few times in order to actually get both of these fields done. Now, we've been concentrating on these fields, or these 3 fields, because these are the 3 fields that we're looking to get the cotton planted in. We are in the window for planting cotton, so getting it in now, or getting it in sooner rather than later will be perfect. At this point, I'm thinking it's going to be March when we plant it, because we have, well, we haven't sold our cotton off yet. So we haven't been able to buy a planter, and as a result, we don't really have enough time to plant it and to get it so that it's rolled afterwards as well to maximize our yield. So that is why we're going to be looking at that. On top of that, it's beginning to snow. It's still quite cold at the moment, and while the cotton can go in fairly okay in this kind of weather, it isn't great to be actually working the land. We should be all right getting the lime on. I mean, it's not frozen, but you can see the weather is fairly cold, so I don't want to be too bad with it. And we have run out of lime for the first time, so let's go refill this. We've got enough money to do that at least. But we should be able to knock these 2 fields out fairly quickly with a second load. They're not requiring a huge amount, which is good because I don't have a huge amount of money to spend on this at the moment. The lime point is over here, just by field 27. Let's open this up, and then we can refill. I'm hoping that one more full trailer of this should do it. Lime is not expensive, thankfully. It'll probably cost us a couple of thousand to fill this, which should go the rest of the way. As I was saying, we have a decent, yeah, you can see how far we got on just that very little bit we had a moment ago. So this should clear this up. We still have field 5B, field 8, and field 7 to scan, of course. 7 is already planted with some wheat. So that will come out this year. 8 and 5, we are going to be putting the corn, the maize into. So that should go very well. There is one thing I should point out. In the shop at the moment is this. I would love to buy this 8RX. This would be perfect for the farm. But I don't think, even if we sell all our cotton, 167,000 is going to be something we can afford. So I'm a little bit bummed by that. That would be a perfect tractor for the farm. But I think it would take selling all of our cotton and not buying anything else. Which, yeah, is a problem because we do need to get a seeder and the seeder is more important. We have a tractor that can do everything that 8RX would do, and unfortunately that makes it a little bit of a vanity purchase to go and buy it. I'd forgotten how unhappy this John Deere gets with this very full lime spreading trailer on the back. It is, yeah, it is a little bit back heavy. It's a little bit squirrely at the front. As we unload the lime, it should be fine, but yeah, it's not massively happy. I'm expecting that we're gonna have a similar sort of amount of lime to put on our remaining fields when we come to it. So we're going to be holding on to this until after we've sold the cotton. We might even load the cotton up today if we can. Oh, no. Unfold. There we go. And away we go. Yeah, that is not a perfect spread, but it is enough to cover the field. So we're good. And yeah, back at it. And we'll get this done. Quite nice to be back on the farm after having spent a few weeks doing forestry on Silver Run Forest. We are back into it. I'm really excited about this map because we are doing just the silage and the cotton setup on here. And as a result, we're not expecting to have a combine harvester except for that brief period where we're harvesting field 7, where we'll just grab that and we'll use that that corn for, oh sorry, the wheat for something. We might even just grab some straw from it to give to our cows. Maybe get some solid fertilizer from manure. But to be honest, I think we're going to be okay. I think using slurry on these fields is going to be a good enough fertilizer. And will help reduce our costs a little bit. We've got 60,000 litres of slurry at the moment that we're going to be able to use. So it's quite a nice, useful amount that we have here. Whether that will be a good base for all of our fields, we'll see. We are going to use a single application rate and go from there. And I'm not looking to do any solid fertilizer with our planter. The planters do come with them, but we're not going to bother with any solid fertilizer, just to try and keep that cost down, with the fact that we are probably going to be doing the slurry after we've seeded. I don't know, we'll see where we are with the money and the cotton and everything. We could get a slurry spreader and use that before we seed. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think we should be using the slurry before we seed or after we seed? I am very intrigued by that. We are just 37% left in this lime spreader for this next field. So I think we're probably going to have to refill. As I said, I'm not too worried about that, simply because we are going to be in a position where we have... where we're going to be using more lime anyway, especially when we get the grass planting in this top field here to our right. Because that's going to be our grass field, along with field 7 ultimately, I think. And we're going to go from there with those. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Do you think we should wait and do the slurry until after we planted, or should we go and do it before? I'm pleasantly surprised with how far this lime is going. We've got a little bit of a strip there, but looking on our map, we are still okay. We're doing all right, so I'm not too worried. And yeah, this is going a lot further than I expected. We're down to 14%, which is not bad considering we started this field with 37%, maybe 30, yeah, about 37%, I think. So we might run out at the very end. I think we've got like 3 rows to go maximum. So yeah, and you can see we're already down to 10%. So I think we're going to need to refill a little bit to make it to the end of this field, judging by this. but it's not going to be much. I think we may need maybe another maybe a couple of thousand liters in order to complete this field. And yeah, because this is not a very wide set. We used about half of what we had left on that that row, and oh, actually, you know what? I think this is gonna pretty much cover this whole row if I get far enough over. No, not quite. Ah, that's annoying. So yeah, we need very, very little to finish this field off. It's a tiny strip down at the left-hand side, and if we overlap enough, it might do it. But even so, no, we are down to 3%. There is not enough to complete this field. Yeah, look at this. We are this far short. That is very, very annoying. Right, I'm going to go and get the last little bit of lime I need to finish this field off. Maybe 1,000 liters at most. We'll get up here and we'll get it complete. I've picked up 1,000 liters more lime, and we are back up at the field. Let's get the back out of this, and oh no, start it up. Ah, press the wrong button. Right, there we go. Start it up, and away we go. How far will this 1,000 liters go? Hopefully far enough to get this field finished. There's a couple of little patches back there. As long as we can get this strip here done, we should be able to get those little patches as well. And there. Right, we've got 1% left. That gives me enough to get these patches up here where I was trying to be careful. Or be smart, I should say, actually. Yeah, we have got it on. There we are. And last little bit. Nope, that's off. That has got that. And then there's just a little area down the bottom corner to get done as well. So we'll get this covered too. Turn it on. And we are done. Right, fold this up. As I said, we're going to hold on to this lime spreader, and we've got still several more fields to do. For now, though, what I need to do is go and check out what our cotton is worth. We'll wash this down. Yes, we're in the snow, but it's still worth washing down because we're full of lime on it. In the meantime, what is the price of the cotton? Central Exports is holding steady at 2,510. That is above our sell price, so we will tag this, and yeah, that is going to be our amount for this afternoon that we're going to sell that cotton at. We've still got others going up, and it's possible the cotton price could go higher, but I don't think it'll be by much. And I think what'll happen is we're more likely to miss the best price like that than we are to actually get an even better price. We will keep checking it, so we'll load everything up and then we'll check it again and see if it's any better. But certainly for now, I think that is pretty much where we want to be. So I'm going to drop this off. We'll get the flatbed on, and then we'll try and get these cotton bales loaded up. I think we'll probably do that in the shed. So need to get that all set up, and we can go from there. So to load this cotton up, we are going to use this tractor with the manure spike on it. Manure spike works fairly well because it's got lots of prongs on it, and so hopefully should be a little bit more stable. It's got a lot of weight on the back of the tractor. We've got a fairly sturdy big weight. That is, yeah, the B2500. So that's 2.5 kilograms, which of course is nothing compared to those bales. Do we have some weights on, some wheel weights on that tractor as well? Yeah, we have wheel weights on the back wheels as well. So hopefully help with that too. Back this up a little bit. We'll put one on there and then one on the back to go and sell those. So in and up. And yeah, the tractor does not like this. We know that the tractor does not like this. Is the other weight I've got outside, because that is lifting that way off the ground. How heavy is this? No, that's actually a less of a weight. So yeah, this is not the easiest thing for this tractor to do. We have to get it right back in order to do it. So let's center the weight properly. So get this nice and low. Lift it up ever so slightly. Just enough. Yeah. And yeah, you can see this is not really what we want to be doing going forward. If I can, what I'd like to do is get a wheel loader on here and try and do it that way. Forwards and onto the trailer. Because yeah, this is very much the janky. I don't have enough money to do this. We've got yeah. See, that is a lot of weight on the front of this tractor. Oh. Now I'm holding it too high. So this is the difference between getting really low into this bale and getting really high. It completely changes the center of mass. See, that picks that up much better, like that. But also, not being in the center of the bale anymore is causing me problems. Into here. What we'll probably get is a dedicated cotton trailer for the second year. Slowly lift it. Put it over the lip of the trailer. And onto the trailer like that. There we go. So that's how we load it on there. I don't think they strap down properly. But that will get that sorted. And then pull this forwards. And make it easier to get the second on. The last bale, it weighs half as much. There's only 10,000 litres on the last one. These first two, these each have 20,000 litres on them. So they are... Actually, it should tell me, how much do these weigh? 4 tons. So each of these weighs 4 tons. And is way more than any of the equipment we're using here should be lifting. You can see how little contact those back wheels have with the floor while doing this. All that weight on the front is quite frankly ridiculous and probably not overly realistic. I would be intrigued as to whether anybody loads cotton bales like this in real life, even with a bigger tractor than this with a bit more weight on it. It would interest me greatly, but they are on there. Look at that. That's nice, neat bale stacking, if I do say so myself. And we'll check the price again before we head out. So that is in here. It's gone up by another £1. So tag Central Exports, which we already have. Where are you? I see the great green pillar of light shining down the bottom of the map there. So off we go, and let's get some money into the farm finally. I've been caught out so many times by the best price for a product hitting the month before and then immediately dropping in the month that I'm expecting to get the best amount for it. That yeah, I'm keep my eye on it like a hawk as it's approaching. I think it's going to be this outer one here we're selling to for this. Is it? No, maybe it is actually over the grate. I thought it was going to be... Oh, wow. We're going to have to twist around because this dolly trailer isn't going to work. Yeah, I think that we are going to have to keep a close eye on things going forwards. Neither of those work. I know exactly what I need. That is to go and get my tractor, and we're going to have to manually unload them here because I bet it's not high enough. Oh, actually, there is one other thing to do. Things sometimes don't sell if they're strapped down like this. So that is not selling there. Let's see if it'll sell here now that these aren't strapped down. That might make all the difference. Otherwise, I think I'm going to need to go and get my tractor. Got any money coming in? Nope. Right. We need to go and get the tractor then. Because this is not going to sell without actually unloading it. That's another reason that we need to get a proper cotton trailer going into the next year in order to even properly sell our cotton bales. So I'm expecting these first 2 bales to make about 100,000. That's basically what we're aiming for from these. So onto here, lift, slowly reverse, drop it down to sort our center of gravity out. And is that going to sell? Yes, there we go. 50,510. But because our environment score is still so bad, we lost 559. So just under 50,000 is what we're getting for these. The second one, again, oh, wow. No. Down, down, down. Bring it back. There we go. And then get this over to the sell point as well. Yeah, definitely second year or first full harvest of ours. We'll be doing this differently. And there we go. Another 50,000 with a minus 556. It's gone up slightly, actually, that second bale. So it looks the price is still going up, maybe? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. It's creeping up. It looks like the next day might still have a better best price. But, as I said, I have been caught out by that before. And I call that, and that tends to be me getting greedy when that happens. You gonna follow? Yes, good. Yeah, I see that as getting greedy. It's normally a few pound extra that you'll get, and it's not really anything to worry too much about compared to the sudden drops you sometimes get in the price. With this second bale, we're going to do away with the John Deere. So let's pull this into this shed here and over to here. Like so. Where's my... Yeah. So we'll take the hired worker off this. Pull this trailer into here about halfway. So that it's... we should be able to get a nice even setup. And then we're just going to disconnect this and go put this tractor away. Because the second one is lighter. And also we know that we're going to have to unload it for our end. So we might as well just use one tractor and unload down there. Door, I haven't really opened up this door much because I tend to park my tractors here in front of it, but it's quite useful if I'm coming around from that. There we go. Close that then, and we'll go load up this last bale. See, this much more easily handles this. It's still rocking and still not happy, and it's still a 2-ton bale. But I'm not having quite the issue I had before. Put this in the middle of the trailer, like that. Right, there we go. And then we can strap it down and hook this trailer up. We'll lower the weight down so that it's easier to actually hook it up. Like that. Right, there and there. Lift the rear weight up. Fine. Yep. And away we go. Let's go get this sold. Both cotton and silage have been very lucrative for us on here so far. We've been selling silage on a semi-regular basis. to get us extra money in for the farm. And we've been selling cotton. Well, we've been selling the cotton today, and you can see the value that that's giving us. You know, 125,000 is a great place for us to be. We'd actually, whoa, that's still attached to that trailer. Let's do that and that. And you know, incredibly well paying. I do wonder if I could sell a little bit of silage and get that 9RX or 8RX if it's still there. It is still there. We are 47,000. No, 43,000 shy. Our large tractor. Oh, we could very much replace the Steiger with it. I want to see in my productions, how much silage do I have left? If I went and did this, would I have enough silage to... Yeah, we've got 54,000 litres of silage. We could do this. We could very easily do this. Because silage is worth... let's have a look here. Yeah, we'd end up renting the cedar. Which is a tough one. I haven't had my Steiger very long either. That's the other thing. It goes from, do we keep the financial security, or do we go and switch over to that 8RX? You know what? I'm going to speak to the shop. I'm going to see if we can. How much longer they've got. Maybe they can hold that for another day. And you guys let me know in the comments down below. Should we switch the Steiger for the 8RX? Or should we stick with some financial stability here and hold on for well, and just get ourselves a cedar, a planter straight out. Yeah, let me know down below. The snow does seem to be letting up at this point, but with the ground still frozen for the most part, I don't think there's anything more we can do today. We are going to... The other thing we are going to have to do is scan the rest of the land. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a tough one going forwards. We might also do some slurry spreading. It's going to put us in a very difficult place if we have to, if we get that 8RX and have to do the land, you know, spread some slurry and stuff as well. We're going to be a little bit pressed for money there. Might be a requirement to then go and do a contract or two to supplement the money a little bit. But we've got this trailer backed into here. No, I want to disconnect you. This sometimes is an issue. Disconnect. No, that's disconnected rather nicely. Right. And we can go and park this up. In fact, yeah, the sun is out. And things are beginning to look up a little bit. We are heading into March, though, next time. And yes, I want to know, should we hold on to the Steiger? Or should we get that 8RX? We will have a look at that next time. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below. Follow on Twitch to watch live. And for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.